Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to walk you through how to use the Treemap chart in Microsoft Power BI, even if you're an absolute beginner. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to create dynamic tree maps, customize them, and use them to instantly spot the biggest trends in your data. If you've ever wanted an at-a-glance way to compare numbers within a hierarchy, this is definitely the tool for you. Let's jump right in. First things first, what exactly is a tree map? Imagine you've got some data with different categories and subcategories, say sales numbers for different product lines and subtypes. A tree map is like a nested rectangle chart. Every big rectangle stands for a top-level category, and inside that you'll see smaller boxes for subcategories. The size of each rectangle represents how big its value is. For example, higher sales mean a larger box, and the color can highlight another dimension like the product category or region. It's a fantastic way to see at a glance which areas are dominating and how everything stacks up as part of the bigger picture. To get started with tree maps in Power BI, we need some data. Let's use a simple example. Sales figures broken down by product category and subcategory. So think of categories like electronics, furniture, and clothing. Under electronics, we have laptops and mobiles. Furniture breaks down into chairs and tables, and for clothing, we've got shirts and jeans. With sales numbers for each, we get a clear, structured table. Go ahead and load your data into Power BI. Just import your spreadsheet or connect to your data source as you normally would. Once your data is in, it's time to add the tree map. In the Visualizations pane, usually on the right side of the screen, look for the icon that looks like a cluster of rectangles. That's your tree map visual. Give it a click and you'll see a placeholder appear on your report canvas, ready to be configured. Now, let's assign our fields to the right spots so Power BI knows how to build our tree map. Drag your category fields, so electronics, furniture, clothing, into the group bucket. This tells Power BI what the top-level rectangles should be. Next, grab your subcategory field, like laptops, mobiles, chairs, and drop that into the details bucket. This creates those nested rectangles within each main category. Finally, drag your sales field into the values bucket. This will scale each rectangle in proportion to its sales value, making larger sales visually stand out. At this point, you've got a working tree map, but let's make it more insightful. Customization can really help make your data pop and become more readable. You can adjust the colors of each category to improve the visual contrast. So for example, assign blue for electronics, orange for furniture, and green for clothing. If you want to make the actual numbers or percentages visible, turn on data labels in the formatting pane. This way, you or anyone viewing the report can see not just the size, but also the specific sales value for each rectangle. And don't forget about drill down. If you want to interactively explore more detail, enable the drill down feature. Clicking on a category rectangle lets you zoom into its subcategories, which is a super powerful way to analyze your data layer by layer, kind of like peeling the layers of an onion. Let's look at how our example plays out. In our sample, the electronics category has the largest rectangle because its total sales are highest, $125,000. When you drill in, you'll notice that mobiles with $75,000 in sales takes up more space than laptops, which have $50,000. Furniture and clothing take up smaller portions, so your eye is immediately drawn to what's performing best. It's a really intuitive way to spot which areas are driving your overall results and where you might want to dig deeper. Tree maps are fantastic for many scenarios: market share analysis, breaking down your sales by region, visualizing how you're allocating budgets, or really any time you want to show proportions within a whole. If you want to quickly answer questions like which subcategory is dominating, or how big is this part compared to the total, tree maps are your go-to visual, so give it a try. If you found this tutorial helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. If you have any questions or want to see more Power BI visuals in action, let me know in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe for more beginner-friendly tutorials just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.